I'm super hyped today for one reason, and that is the boots that I just got. And oh my god, I can't even talk because I'm so hyper. But these boots are literally life, and I'm gonna show you in a minute. So, okay, wait, can you see? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna show you like this. So, these are the boots, and oh my god, I'm in so love with them. And they're not anything special, but the reason I got them is because what? Okay, so the reason I got them is because they are so freaking comfortable. And I walked in these boots like in downtown all day yesterday, and I wasn't tired at all. Like, these are so comfortable, and they actually look so sexy because they're like knee-high boots, so I really love that about them. I always wanted the knee-high boots forever, since I always see them on Instagram and everything, and I finally got them. So I'll leave a link down below on where I got them from. And I just want to say, like, I'm not sponsoring them or anything, but yeah, if you guys want to check it out, there's a link in the description bar. Okay, so back to the tutorial. This is like my first DIY room decor videos, and it's perfect time because Christmas is coming, and I really want to show you guys how I decorate my room. I pretty much actually change my room every season because I get bored of my room being the same, so I change it up quite often. And most of the things that I do are super easy to make, and they're really cheap. I got most of the things from, I think, dollar store or Dollarama. But if you live in Ireland, you can get them from Deals, or I think it was called Eurostore. I'm not sure if it was Eurostore or Euroshop, but one of them. I mean, you know what I mean, right? So yeah, they're pretty affordable to make, and they look really pretty. So if you guys want to make your house look all glittery, well, okay, not glittery, but you know, like all pretty and lit up and stuff, then please keep watching this tutorial, and I'll see you soon.
So first of all, we're going to make these cute little pinecone owls, and for that you'll need pine cones, felt, scissors, pen, and some glue. I'm going to use some quick fix glue, and the first thing you're going to do is measure out the pine cone on the felt paper so you can cut out the size of a wing. So the shapes of these wings are going to be half hearts, and I just did this free-handedly, but you can use the templates that I will link down below to trace out these shapes and cut them out. And this is where the wings are going to be on the pinecone. Since owls have two wings, I'm going to take the first cutout and use it to trace another wing and cut that out. And then I'm going to take some white felt paper and cut out two more wings that are smaller than the blue ones. Now I'm going to use a bottle cap to trace out two circles, and this is going to be the head of the owl. Again, I will leave the templates down below in the description bar so you guys can print it out and trace all these shapes. And this is how the final result is. I cut out different shapes. If you want to check out what shapes I cut out, check the template down below. And this is another type of owl that I made, which also will be down below. So this is how I'm going to glue all the shapes that I cut out to make these little owls. And I made 3 of them just because they are so freaking cute. And I placed them on my side table because, you know, I can wake up to this little piece of cuteness. Our next DIY is this cute little candlelight holder, and I love the woodsy effect it adds in my room. So first of all, I'm going to take some nail polish remover and I'm going to clean out the candle jar holder thing so the glue can, or the sticks can stick to it better. It's super easy because all you do is take your glue and place it wherever you'd like to glue your sticks, and you just hold the sticks in place for a few seconds so it would be secure. And then you just add in a candle and light it up. I love how it gives this woodsy, warm kind of feeling in my room, and it just looks absolutely amazing. You guys should definitely try it out. And in the end, I just added a simple white ribbon. This is the easiest DIY of them all. All you're going to need is some ice, salt, red fillings, vase, flowers, and a cup. And the first thing I'm going to do is add in the flowers first, because if you add them after, they're actually going to mix up their fillings together, which we don't want. And then I'm going to add in the red filling, and using the cup I'm going to add the ice salt, and I'm just going to alternate between the two fillings to create that kind of gradient effect. And this is the end result. It looks so pretty on my side table, and it's super easy to make. This is my favorite DIY to make, and it's actually not as hard as it looks. So all you're going to need is some snow blanket, jar, miniatures, scissors, white paint and brush, glue, and lots of pom-poms. The first thing I'm going to do is unscrew the little thing at the bottom of the Christmas tree, and I'm going to glue it together on the lid, and then I'm going to screw it down in the jar. I know it's upside down, but just trust me, it's going to turn out really good. And then I'm taking my snow blanket to cut out a small rectangle shape, and the size of this rectangle will depend on the circumference of your jar. And then I'm going to fold the both sides of the rectangle to glue it down like so. Just make sure the part where you glued them together faces the window so no one can see it. And then I'm taking my pom-poms and I'm going to stick them on the snow blanket. Okay, this is the last step. All you're going to do is take some white paint and a brush, and you're going to dot it down to mimic the appearance of snow. This is how it turned out, and now I'm going to show you how to make the middle jar. And for that, you'll need the white paint first, and you're going to kind of paint the tips of the pine cone. This is just going to mimic the appearance of snow. It's kind of like doing French nails. You just paint the tips of them white. This is how they turned out in the end, and now I'm going to take the doily paper and I'm going to first cut it in half and then cut out the middle kind of semicircle shape to look like this. And I'm going to make two of them. So the first one goes in the front and the second one goes in the back to cover the little gap. And I'm going to glue them both down. Now I'm going to take my string or cord, or I don't know what they call them, but I'm going to use these to tie down the two pine cones. And I was literally struggling through these knots, but it turned out really cool. So I tied down the first pine cone, and now I'm measuring where to tie down the second pine cone, and then I'm going to leave another about 10 centimeters of the string, and I'm going to cut it there, and then I'm going to tie both pine cones together in the front of the jar. And then I'm taking the ice salt to fill up a quarter of the jar. You can then place a candle on the top and light it up. I placed it on top of a snow blanket and it just looks so magical and beautiful near the windowsill. This is the last DIY, and for that you'll need some snow blankets, skew sticks, stapler, and the doily paper. And now I'm going to take the doily paper, cut out in half, and I'm going to make a cone and staple it together. And then taking the snow blanket, I'm going to create this little puff ball kind of thing, and then I'm going to pass the skew sticks through. After each puff ball, you're going to place the cone on top to create a Christmas tree kind of a shape, and then you're going to push the both cones to the top. And I also cut down the skew sticks. This is how it turned out in the end, and I love how it makes my windowsill look so pretty and beautiful. I just want to say happy early Christmas, and I really hope you guys have a good holiday. So please subscribe to my channel if you like this video, and I'll see you next time.